On today's episode of Anime Afterthought, Fire Force Season 2, Episode 2, Flames of Madness. Holy shit. My god, is it amazing to have this series back again. Today's episode was fucking great. I mean, last we left off, it was the Season 2 premiere. It was a nice reintroduction, giving us a nice glimpse of our characters. It was very, lighthearted, warm, jovial. It was basically one entire joke. We did have a badass battle at the very beginning, which turns out wasn't even fucking canon. Yes, the entire all-male nude calendar, that was canon. But I digress. With episode 2, though, we were literally thrown into the fray. We start off, reminiscing about this nice little photo we took of our very buff Company 8. Yeah, but it seems Shinra is actually heading out. He's over to the 4th Company. If you guys remember last season when Shinra was in his Adolla link, he had actually a vision of the 4th Company's captain. I believe his name is Captain, is it Soichiro Hodge? We'll just call him Captain Hodge for now. So Captain Obi is sending him over to the 4th Division along with his granddaughter, basically as a mediator or his ticket in, to try to find out what this connection is, what this link is. And it turns out he actually has, previous relationships with this company. This is where he did his academy training. If I'm reading the tree correctly or remember it correctly, I mean, this is not the only academy, but this seems to be, a special academy. But yeah, entering this new, compound gives us a slew of new characters, and at least to Shinra, they're familiar faces. This is his old, academy stomping grounds. We see, fellow, former classmates, but yes, we do see, the art style come out. This is just a throwback to fucking Soul Eater. We're just given a bunch of new characters. We have Karen. We have the whistleblowing Lieutenant Pan, whose powers are fucking badass. He basically is support. He does buffs, and I wonder if he could do debuffs, but yeah, muscle, strength, heat resistance. He's basically using his whistle, and he can basically buff up his allies. Super badass. Have not seen that power before. And then we go to a very familiar character. I mean, this character design literally speaks. God, I want to say his name was Killick, but anyway, in Fire Force, he is Ogun, and he is basically the head of the class, as Shinra put it. But it kind of made up this triangle between, Shinra, Ogun, and Arthur. It was these three that seemed to be buddy-buddy. So yeah, seeing this new slew of characters, I'm just completely impressed with the episode so far. Really liking it. And then we get to, Captain Hodge. And I have to say, I was not expecting that. I mean, it's the most common trope when you're talking about anime with division, squad, companies, whatever it is, each captain is going to be fucking unique as shit. But to see this old man be such a fucking sycophant and masochist, my god. Okay, so let me try to explain this right, or at least how I understand it. So when Captain Hodge basically comes up to Shinra saying, you know what, you want to talk about Abdallah bursts? Let's go ahead and talk about it. Actually, you know what? Fucking burn me, because I want to get back to wherever the fuck that was. The Adolla link, as you call it. To him, it was a baptism by fire. It was fucking nirvana. Whether it would be heaven or hell, that place is, the true light of God, something you don't see from the Holy Soul Temple. He wants to get back there because he wants to, spread the word of God, or, the devil, or wherever the fuck this fucking place is. And he tries to explain to it, this is 2 years ago. It was during the Great Fire, and somehow I basically ended up there and encountered something that scratched the fuck his eyes out. But he also knows of the woman that takes on a certain appearance, aka in Shinra's, consciousness, or wherever this fucking, place is, it takes on the form of Iris. But back to the whole Abdallah link, though, it does bring up a curious fact. If his encounter with the link was 2 years ago, and Shinra saw him very fucking recently, does that mean this whole place is intertwined? Is it a remnant of when the captain, I'm not 100% sure, why Shinra saw Captain Hodge in the first place, but my god, this guy's fucking attitude is so fucking cringy as shit, and actually sets Shinra off to where, he starts getting an Adolla link, but it's with the blonde-haired angel, as Captain Hodge put it. It's with this entity called, or, referred to as the First Pillar. Now, how do we know this? Is because if shit's about to go down, the White Clads are not far behind, and looking onward and actually, digging her hands into what's going on is Homia, and as well as a new character, Karen, which is a badass design too. I'm just fucking loving these designs. Don't ask me how they see through a crown and a blindfold, but whatever. But back to this, as Shinra's Adolla link is starting to get, triggered, he's starting to have this connection with the First Pillar, which Homia puts it, and Karen's going fucking crazy, dude, he's getting taken over by the First Pillar. What's happening? It must be a huge event for this entity to show up. Homia is, about to trigger stage 2, and all shit's about to break loose. She's actually taking control of the previous former squad, academy students of Shinra to fuck him up even more. They come under the disguise of those grabs 3 fucking characters, the 3 little mascots of the firefighters, and they start attacking Shinra. But this is because of Homia's power. She's actually controlling them, all in an attempt to set Shinra off, which it does. So, like I said, he's being, attacked at different angles. We got the masochist of Captain Hodge. We have, the former classmates under, control from Homia, taking out, the first, it triggers him. He gives in to the first pillar, this huge amount of, anger and, hatred. This entity is playing off that, and just basically we see him go full devil, and it's fucking amazing. Like, it's a badass animation and art and character design. I fucking hate it because that's not who Shinra is, but lo and behold, he loses fucking control and he starts to go on the attack. You know what? Fucking burn everything to the fucking ground. Hatred is so much more easier, and he gives in. But luckily, we are dealing with a captain of the 4th company. He is quick, and very decisive. He is able to incapacitate the 3 under Homia's control and is able to take Shinra outside because, you don't want a fire station to catch fire. I mean, it's just actually funny they put that line in there. But he is completely, being, undefensive at this point because he wants to get back to that state of nirvana. He wants to enter that Adolla link, or at least get close to it. So he's letting Shinra fucking attack him. At the same time, even with Lieutenant Pan's heat, resistant whistle, he can't take much more of this shit. And it seems, in this state, this realm, I don't know what to call it. I guess we'll call it. I mean, is this like the other world in itself, or is this like the space between ours and I believe it's called Adolla or Hell? I'm not 100% sure, but we'll call it, the link world. He's just falling deeper and deeper into the first pillar's, control. But lo and behold, up out of nowhere, like a knight in shining armor, not only is former classmate Ogun there, but Arthur, the Night King, shows up. And we do get a little bit of backstory on him. It's actually, kind of fucking sad. When they're going over their roles, RPG style, of how they're going to attack / take down Shinra with hopefully not hurting him, Arthur once again falls deep into his night delusion. And we see why when Ogun asks, like, dude, why do you keep doing this? Obviously, he's aware of his delusions and that his power does pretty much increase. There has to be a reason behind it, and it turns out it's actually pretty fucking sad. We see that Arthur came from a, I guess you would say, poorish family. I mean, they had enough money to buy TV and cable, so I'm not 100% sure how to describe it. It was very poor. And this delusionary, ability to imagine, whatever actually comes from his dad, the one who was just kind of like nodding off, looking into a hat. You know what? Just imagine yourself, and you can see this. And it turns out he has a very vivid imagination as a child, imagining, that's a castle, that his mom and dad are king and queen, that there's a giant fancy feast when there's only like a little bitty fucking sardine and, half a bowl of fucking rice, like a little fucking couple tablespoons of rice. And then when he was basically done imagining, he wakes up and his parents are fucking gone. Like, we're off to save the world. You're in charge. You're now king of the castle. Like, even Ogun basically comes out and says, like, dude, your parents fucking abandoned you. Like, it's a pretty fucking surreal moment. It's actually going from this hardcore action sequence, literally stopping the fight to get our comedy and, this delusion in, and then getting a very sad backstory. I'm getting this very roller coaster-esque of emotion that we're going to take another fucking, climb up the hill as we begin basically Shinra versus Arthur, the guy who wants to take down the fucking devil, but at the same time is talking Shinra back from, the edge. I mean, if he jumps, he's gone forever. He will become the fucking devil and kill fucking probably everybody. So this battle is very fucking important. I said, I have to say, the first fucking move, when Shinra goes in for attack and literally Arthur grabs Hodge and just fucking holds him in front of it and taking all the abuse. Literally in the little RPG scene, he was the fucking masochist shield. So it was just fucking hilarious. Oh my god. But yeah, then they get fucking down to business, and they're having this very nice back and forth. Like, while the first pillar may be, somewhat in control, it's still Shinra there. So he's spouting off like, dude, like, how the fuck do you think I feel? It's so much easier, to be the villain, to be the devil than to be the hero. Like, how would you feel to find out the person that you've wanted to, murder and kill and take revenge for and, finally relieve all this stress and frustration turns out to be your fucking mother? How the fuck would you do that? And Arthur's sentiment is just very fucking simple. Obviously, he's giving him a fucking, a ticking clock. Hey, man, you got 3 more attacks, 4 more attacks, I'm gonna bust your fucking ass. But he's basically saying, dude, you're supposed to be the fucking hero. You need to protect those still living. What about those you have formed bonds with? What about your fucking brother? And you see this kind of inner conflict between Shinra trying to regain control and the first pillar. Just, even Shinra states, like, there's so much hatred and anger coming from this fucking being. What the fuck is going on? Arthur is able to get some miraculous hits, and all the meanwhile, this animation is fucking beautiful. Shinra's face in this demon form, oh, fucking glorious, fucking glorious. I absolutely love every second of it. But after last hit, it's basically do or die. Dude, I gave you a fucking countdown. Don't let me unleash this. Like, who the fuck are you? And it finally, you know, breaks this veil into this Link world. And you can even fucking, you know, the Iris wannabe, the first pillar, is like, dude, how the fuck is his voice reaching this far? Dude, are you a fucking devil or are you the fucking hero? And it just fucking goes, you think he's gonna go in for a badass attack, and all of a sudden he fucking uses his flame foot. I don't know if he used his rapid ability, but he knees himself in the fucking face to finally, you know, unlink from the first pillar. He goes, dude, I am a fucking hero, and he just fucking roars it. I'm so fucking elated at this point. I just fucking love it. But yes, Shinra has finally regained control, and still in this Link state, he's still trying to communicate with this first pillar, like, hey, you know what, you said I could see my mother again. Does my mother still exist? She goes, well, you know what, you didn't obey me, so I guess you'll never fucking know. But just to let you know, give you a little hint, there's another pillar being born. There's another person with an Adolla burst about to, you know, come into existence. And if I know and you know, we can assume that the evangelists and the white clads know, so go have fun. I'm out. And she dips. She fucking dips. I'm like, oh, you fucking tease. And then the fucking show ends. And that's where we have episode fucking 2. Bravo, bravo. All right, guys, fucking this series is amazing. Not only are we getting into some more deep story elements, we have to figure out what the fuck is going on with this other world. What the hell is their goal? What are these beings? What's up with the evangelists and the white clads? I mean, we gotta get back show. We have so many aspects and premises going on. Like, there is a lot of shit to do, but my God, are they doing it well. The art and the animation are fucking top notch. Literally, there's one scene with Shinra looking a little bit of derp, and that was it. Like, every other fucking scene was just god tier. The animation was nice and fluid and dynamic, and once again, the MVP. Give this motherfucker a raise. It is the sound effect, dude. Like, you know exactly where to place it and exactly what to put there. It's fucking perfect every time. Going forward, we got the pink-haired chick. The preview for next week's episode, the new pink-haired chick, I believe she is in the intro, presumably is the next Adolla burst. And I'm pretty sure she's called like the Fire Soldier Thief or some shit. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I don't know what the fuck's going on, but like I said, we have a lot of shit to do. But my God, are we having fun doing it. Guys, let me know what you think of today's episode. Was it just everything you hoped for? Manga readers, I mean, is it up to snuff? Because of all the series I'm watching, this one feels just so fucking good. Like, just, it looks beautiful. I haven't been let down in one fucking episode. Not that I can remember. There's plenty in other series I can fucking remember, but yes, just, oh my God. Like I said, just let me know in the comments below. So with all that being said, in Fire Force literally being straight fucking fire, I cannot wait for future episodes.